Hey you guys, it is me, the Ike Theories, back with another video, and today I am going to be discussing the trailer for Star vs. the Forces of Evil Season 4. Um, it's supposed to be coming in March, I believe March 10th, the final season. I cannot believe we're here. It's been a long journey, so I don't even know. Like, this show is like one of the best shows. Like, one of those Steven Universe type of shows. Shows that I love. And to already just be at the end of the road like this, it's just like, you know. And I believe we're getting a farewell episode as well, but that's something else I'm going to be talking about. But anyway, starting off with the first picture we get, or like, clip in the trailer, it is talking about, it has Star and, Marco on the couch. I don't remember what Star said. She said something, but I don't remember it because the Star. I only watched this Star trailer like a couple of minutes ago. Like literally, it was like 30 minutes ago because um everybody's already made videos talking about it like yesterday. But I'm just late to the party because I'm just now seeing it, and I'm like, oh shoot, oh there was a trailer, but we see Star and Mark on the couch eating pancakes, and we see that Star's in a new like suit. Seems like every season we get like a new like outfit for Star. Like and when the second season started, we got that green and purple outfit, like the green dress with the purple stockings, and then we got the fish outfit in the third season. We get like a new outfit for her every season, so that's cool. But then we get them looking at the TV and watching her do like a narwhal blast, or I think that's what that spell's called. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Star's back, baby. And then we get like this thing, this like poster showing the final season, which is just another thing telling us this is the last season, and after that it's over. And I've also heard that it's supposed to be getting like aired and like like just straight, because I watched a couple videos on it before I did mine. I'm like, oh, when did this come out? And then people was talking about the episode being like, or the season being played all in like one go. So it'll be over within the next 2 months. Like, it'll be over by May or something like that. But we see Ludo's back. He's on his little birdie. I forgot the name of that bird, if it even had a name. But he's on his bird that's been working on with him, and we see he's back. He's got his little hat, skeleton hat crown thing on with his staff, so he's back in business. I wonder if he's gonna be, if he's like gonna be against Star now, because of course, like they never really. I don't know if they really became friends since what happened, but I know that Ludo kind of calmed down with being a villain, ever since Toffee taking him over. So for Ludo to be back, it's interesting, but at the same time, is he going to be playing the same role of a villain? I doubt he's going to be the main villain. I'm pretty sure the main villain's probably going to be Globgor. We all been speculating on that. But then we see a new monster, which I believe is either a monster working with Ludo, because Ludo gets new monsters, or more than likely the latter, which would be um, this monster, just some monster from the underworld. Why I say this would most likely be the case, since other than the Ludo situation, is because, come on, this looks more like somebody who would be in the underworld than under Ludo's control. But the background doesn't really look weird. I mean, it looks weird actually, but the wings and everything kind of shows it's some sort of like underground thing. And then we get Star kind of growling or yelling, screaming, making the same, facial expression that the one person was making while Tom's just looking at him. With a new shirt as well. Everybody's getting new stuff. And we see Star in the same costume. So I wonder if this will be the same episode of, same turn of events where, they run into Tom. And we see him wearing an Ice Cold shirt. And then we see Ludo just like flying out into space. So maybe this is him. Well, last time I checked, he wasn't wearing that bonbon costume, but maybe he is now. I don't know. Maybe something happened. But then we see Star's first time using hand magic, which we've already saw with of course the sneak peeks that we've got, but we get to see Star use some more hand magic, which is actually going to be a very interesting thing, because we've just been with the wand forever. So I was thinking of making an episode on Star, like not having a wand anymore, or like Star getting a new wand, and we get to see her with a new wand, and since she does get a new wand every single season, but maybe this is their new wand, not having one at all. Maybe this is like their new thing. But then we see Star using some more hand magic, something that she seems to have gotten better control over, because I don't know about me. My friend said that it's kind of dumb that she's going to be using hand magic because, everyone's so used to her using the wand. But I think this shows how much she's grown, and if she does get her wand back, that would be just as good because we get to see a new wand, obviously, or hopefully. But there's nothing wrong with hand magic. I think this just shows that Star's getting better at magic and, power using it. But then we see some white monkey, putting up the little cool signs or whatever, just some sort of meme thing. And then we see some of Ludo's henchmen come back, which I guess would be I guess since Ludo's returning, then also his henchmen. So it goes back to the reoccurring question if he'll be playing, antagonist role again. But then we see some crazy monster, which I believe is either a Mumin monster or just some, I don't know, maybe a monster that comes from Eclipsa or something. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure this is a Mumin monster that just vomits all over freaking river. And then we see Moon. Moon returns because we didn't really see her again. She was still at the realm of magic, so we didn't see her. But Moon is back. We see her in another outfit as well, so we're getting all new outfits for basically everyone. Then we see adult Marco again, being chased by a whole bunch of ghost things. I was gonna say Grim Reaper because they have hoods, but they have the face of a ghost. And then we see Jana pop up some hundreds of Marcos, or I think she snaps her finger. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what she does, but a whole bunch of Marcos just appear, and then we see Star. I don't know if this is because she's just sad, or I don't know what this is. I don't know where she is or what she's doing. She's holding her hand like she's in pain, like something happened. I don't know because I don't know if this is because she got bit by Meteor, because we see that in later shots, or if she's just because people hold their hands when they're upset, and the things Star does, always just just doing stuff. If she's sad about one thing or mad about one thing, then she'll just act weird like this. But then we see Star and Queen in her Queen role, which would probably be later in the season, or at least a couple episodes in, because we all know that Eclipsa is going to be taking, basically taking refuge. She's going to be the new queen for Muni, or at least for a little while, ruling everything. And we see them on one of those, I don't know if this is a Warnicorn or not. I honestly cannot tell. But then we see Star arose in the sky in her Muberty form as she transfers from another new form that I didn't get a picture of, but she transfers out of another new form into this form, her Muberty form. Then we see Star making a cute face at something, so maybe she sees a puppy or something, because again, Star acting weird, it's normal. She makes weird faces, she has weird expressions for a lot of things. She'll act this way if she sees a cute puppy or something in the radius. But then we see some more hand magic for Star, they're really blowing her up with this. They're really trying to say, Star is using hand magic now, no more wand, or at least no more wand for a little while. But we see her in another new outfit, another freaking new outfit. What's with everybody in the new outfits? I get this is the final season, and it's been a year since freaking Divide and Conquer and everything came out, I know it's been forever since that finale, which was insane, but you are, they're amazing with these new outfits. But we see her in some sort of, chef outfit, or at least we could assume is, because everybody's been kind of in a cooking way. We've seen a lot of cooking-related stuff when it comes to this trailer. We've seen a lot of cooking stuff, but we see River in the back with an eye patch and a strawberry on his head, so it's probably for a costume. And, yeah, that's really it for that. And then, of course, this is the part that I was talking about earlier where Meteora bites Marco, so I guess he's just, babysitting, because it seems like something that he would be in the position of right now, while Meteor's in a baby suit, or a baby, shirt. And I can see why she would bite him after her Marco's relationship with a spoon on his face. I didn't even realize what that was at first until I realized, okay, Marco's probably feeding Meteor. But then we see Star walking with her princess outfit, which means something's going on where she needs to leave. Maybe get Muni back in some way, I don't know. But she's in her princess outfit. Then we see freaking Marco and Kelly here together at the very end. and he says something about I'm not gonna be able to show my dad this or something, and I think that just wraps up the entire trailer for the episode. But I gotta say, Star coming back is going to be an amazing thing because, like I said, it's been forever since they've came out. It's been forever since Conquer. It's been forever. Okay, we need a continuation. Okay, I don't know what they're planning on doing with everything from here. They actually posted two trailers, so I didn't discuss the other one. You guys can let me know if you really want me to, because most of the stuff in that one is gonna be, stuff from this trailer. So you can let me know on this video in the comments if you want me to discuss the other trailer that was posted. I think it has some meteor shots in it. I'm not sure, cause or not meteor, eclipse shots. That's what I meant, eclipse shots. Because I saw it in the thumbnail of it. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw the thumbnail and it had eclipse on it, or at least for the person who posted the video. But enough of that, though. You guys get the gist. If you want me to cover that trailer as well, then I will. I will probably just discuss the new stuff, because everything that I've already discussed is already here. I've already been talked about, so if you want me to discuss the new trailer, I will. I'll just take out the things that I've already talked about in here and discuss the new things. And hopefully we get some clips, eclipse. But anyway, you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will make some more videos regarding this because Star's back. So yeah, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and